Welcome to today's discussion. I'm Claire, and I'm joined by Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan. We're here to explore some of the key news stories making headlines recently.
Let's start with a significant development in India. A Delhi court has sentenced former AAP counselor Tahir Hussain and 4 others to life imprisonment for the murder of Intelligence Bureau officer Ankit Sharma during the 2020 Northeast Delhi riots.
That's a serious case. What were the circumstances surrounding Ankit Sharma's murder?
According to the reports, Ankit Sharma was killed by a heavily armed mob during the riots. His mutilated body was recovered from a drain in the Dayalpur area.
The prosecution had sought the death penalty for the accused. What was the court's reasoning for opting for life imprisonment instead?
The court considered the brutal nature of the crime, but ultimately decided on life imprisonment. The exact reasoning might be detailed in the court judgment, which isn't fully available in the news snippets.
This case has triggered political controversy in Delhi. How have different political parties reacted to the verdict?
The news stories mention that the verdict has triggered political war in Delhi, but they don't go into specific reactions from different parties.
It's interesting that the case involves a former AAP counselor. Has AAP made any official statements regarding the verdict?
The reports don't specify AAP's official response to the verdict. Moving on to another significant story, there's been a major development at the border between Morocco and the Spanish territory of Ceuta. Thousands of migrants breached the border, resulting in at least 18 deaths. Spain has deployed its military to restore order.
That's a serious escalation. What led to this surge of migrants attempting to cross into Ceuta?
The news stories don't provide a clear reason for the surge, but mention that Spain has deployed its military to manage the situation.
The number of deaths is reported differently across various articles, ranging from at least 9 to at least 18. Is there a confirmed death toll?
The exact death toll varies between reports, but it's agreed that multiple migrants lost their lives during the attempt to breach the border.
How has the Spanish government responded to this crisis beyond deploying the military?
The reports mention that Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez is involved, but specific actions beyond military deployment aren't detailed. Another story worth discussing is related to California Governor Gavin Newsom. Governor Newsom's office has released his tax returns, showing that he and his wife earned between $1.7 million and $2 million annually from 2022 through 2024.
That's a significant income. What are the main sources of their income according to the tax returns?
The news stories don't specify the exact sources, but they mention that their income increased due to the sale of a house in Marin County for nearly $6 million in 2021.
The couple paid about $500,000 a year in federal and state taxes. Is there any controversy surrounding their tax payments?
The reports don't indicate any controversy regarding their tax payments, but they do mention that the release of tax returns comes as the couple's finances have been under scrutiny. Let's discuss another important case from the 2020 Delhi riots. The Delhi High Court has sought the police's response on Umar Khalid's bail plea in a case under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA, related to the 2020 Delhi riots.
Umar Khalid has been in custody since September 2020. What are the specific charges against him?
The reports indicate that Khalid is accused of being part of a larger conspiracy behind the February 2020 riots in Northeast Delhi.
This is his third bail plea. What were the outcomes of his previous attempts?
The news stories mention that the current plea is his third attempt since his arrest, but they don't detail the outcomes of the previous attempts.
The court will consider his plea along with that of co-accused Sharjeel Imam. Are there any similarities in their cases?
The reports don't provide details on the similarities or differences between their cases. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that these stories cover a wide range of significant issues, from legal verdicts in India to migration crises in Europe and financial disclosures in the United States.
Each of these stories has broader implications for governance, human rights, and political discourse.
Indeed. As we conclude, we hope our discussion has provided a clearer understanding of these complex issues.
Thank you for joining us. That's all for today.
Goodbye.